So, day 16 predictions for the 2026 PDC World Darts Championship. Going to go through the afternoon and the evening session. As always, giving my predictions. Ahead of it, we'll see four last 32 rain-free ties, and then the two last games in the evening are last 16 ties, where we'll find out our first two quarter-finalists at the World Darts Championship. So we start off with the afternoon then, Justin Hood taking on Ryan Meikle. Now, Justin Hood is doing remarkably at this tournament, and he beat Danny Noppert in the last round. Ryan Meikle has done professional jobs. Beat Jesus Salate in round 1, round 2 against Johnny Tata. Had to pull it out the bag, didn't he, to get that job done against the man from New Zealand. But I fancy Ryan Meikle in this one. Justin Hood's had a great tournament. That game against Danny Noppert in round 2 was unreal. I think Ryan Meikle has too much in the tank. I'm going to go 4-2 Ryan Meikle. Ricky Evans, Charlie Manby. Wow. What a game this is going to be. Ricky Evans, unbelievably well against James Wade. Charlie Manby had that game in round 1 against Menzies. Didn't really need to play well against... who did he play in last round? Adam Savada, wasn't it? That game against Adam Savada was a walk in the park. Let's just say that from Charlie Manby. Didn't really need to play well at all. This one's going to be a great game. I'm going to go 4-3 Charlie Manby. I think that Charlie Manby, there's something special happening with Charlie Manby at this World Championships, and I think he wins 4-3 against Ricky Evans. And then the final game of the afternoon sees Nathan Aspinall take on Kevin Doots. Winner takes on the world number 2, Luke Humphreys. Nathan is going to want to get that Premier League spot, isn't he? I think a lot of players are thinking about the Premier League now. Your likes of Johnny Clayton, Nathan Aspinall, Josh Rock, Jan van Veen. There's loads of players thinking about the Premier League, in my opinion anyway. Even though we look at it as an exhibition, I think they're looking at it as a real chance to get in the Premier League. Especially with like Stephen Bunting going out early, Danny Noppert as well. It really gives you that opportunity, doesn't it? I think Nathan does get the job done. I'm going to go 4-2 over Kevin Doots. So I've gone Ryan Meikle to beat Justin Hood 4-2, Charlie Manby to knock Ricky Evans at 4-3, Nathan Aspinall 4-2 winner over Kevin Doots. Josh Rock, Callum Rydz then starts the evening session, and it's going to be a good game. Callum Rydz was unbelievable against Daryl Gurney in round 2. Of course, the devastating news about his granddad passing away, which was horrific, wasn't it, for Rydz? I think it was on Christmas Eve. Josh Rock didn't need to perform well at all in round 2. I can't even remember who he played. Is it Joe Comito, I think? It might have been Joe Comito. Round 1 against Gemma Hayter was probably more of a test. I've got to go Josh Rock. I can't look past Josh Rock. I'm going to go 4-2 to Josh Rock. James Horrell against Ryan Searle in a last 16, the first last 16 game of the tournament. The winner is into a quarter-final. Surely he couldn't again. Surely James Horrell couldn't again. He's knocked out Dirk van Duijvenbode in round 2, Stephen Bunt in round 3. But Ryan Searle hasn't dropped a set in the World Championship so far. I'm going to put my neck on the line. I'm going to go Ryan Searle 4-2. Searle has looked unbelievable in all of his games. The game against Martin Schindler was just outrageous. He played unbelievably well in that one as well. So I think he wins 4-2. Luke Littler, Rob Cross is the last game of the evening. If there's a moment where you need to reignite your career, Rob Cross, it's beating the world number 1 and defending world champ. Littler, again, has looked insane this tournament. The 4-0 win over Mensur Suljovic was averaging 107 at one point. And Littler was just storming to victory. But Rob Cross has it in him. I do think Rob Cross has it in him to win, but the inconsistency of Rob Cross, like he beat Damon Heta 4-0 yesterday, but before that he's looked unconvincing in games. It's Littler, isn't it? It's Littler 4-2, I think. Cross has a chance, but getting Luke Littler over 7 sets is hard. To beat Littler over 7 sets, you've got to be, in my opinion, either Luke Humphries or Jan van Veen, in my honest opinion. So I'm going to go 4-2 Littler. So I've gone 4-2 Josh Rock, 4-2 Ryan Searle, and 4-2 Luke Littler in the evening session. Let me know your thoughts down below. Day 16, the last 16 begins, and are we going to see Luke Littler into the last 8? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, let me know your predictions in the comments. And yeah, hopefully a great day and the evening of that in action at Ali Pali. Thanks for watching.